I think by now the benefits of AI are clear. A lot of people have seen AI applications in use and the benefits that come from that. So, and it's caused a bit of a stir. We've got artists, developers of software, these kind of people, sort of creative, technical people. They're quaking in their boots because they know at some stage an AI will be better at whatever it is they're doing than they are. And this presents them with a problem because they're thinking, well, their job's at risk, isn't it? If they're going to get outsourced by an IT system, effectively. So I think a lot of companies' IT section's going to swell and their HR department is going to shrink. That much is obvious. And people are just going to have to accept it. It is a little bit like the coal mining analogy from before. People who work down the coal mines, nobody wants to work down a coal mine, but thousands of people did. But for those who are in there, they're not down there because they like it. They're down there because they don't have any other way to earn money. So obviously when that disappeared, that meant they all had to go on the dole. And that wasn't much fun for them, being unemployed and such. So yeah, I think we're at the dawn of a new age. We're at the end of the information age, which was fueled mainly by the internet, the introduction of computers and chip technology. And we're now going into a new age, the age of assisted wisdom, I suppose. Because that's what's going to happen. Everybody's going to have an AI on their phone, or a chat GPT kind of thing on their phone, on their computer, and probably in their car. Every device will end up with some sort of AI in it. And it's going to make everything more streamlined, isn't it? So a lot of these people who are going to be out of work... Oh, sorry, I accidentally clicked the button there. A lot of these people who are going to be out of work are going to have to go and retrain for something else. It's just a fact of life. I mean, it happens for a multitude of reasons to a multitude of people. It's not that scary. So it's just because it's forced on people. That's why they don't enjoy it. But a little story about me. I used to have quite a physical job, and then I had an injury which prevents me from doing that. So I had to train for something else and switch careers. So I didn't like it because it was forced upon me by the injury through no fault of my own. But in the end, it was good for me. And looking back, if I could do it again, I'd avoid doing a physical job because I don't think it's worth surrendering your health to earn money. I just don't. So yeah, I think in future, AI can do the physical job, certainly. They can carry things. They can traverse dangerous terrain using robot bodies. Going back to the video I did the other day, I want to make it clear to people, some people are scared of the AI sentience. They're scared of an intelligent machine because they think it might go haywire and kill them or do them harm, or it might plot to take over humans. And those conversations might well have something to them. I don't know. I don't particularly think that, but some people do. But anyway, let's supposing they don't do that. I think people are more scared of the robot bodies, aren't they? So if you put an AI in a small little a ladybug, like a little metal ladybug, and it's just a friendly looking little thing and it doesn't fly, it just can't move, you're not going to be afraid of that. But if you put that same AI into a huge metal wasp, for instance, or some sort of drone or something like that, then people are scared of it, aren't they? Because they're scared of the drone more than the thing that's in it. They don't want that anywhere near them. For good reason, it will kill them. And we will see AI-driven robots which do kill people. I'm absolutely convinced of that. Soldiers will be replaced first. Or they won't be replaced, but they'll be assisted with robots. So you'll probably have like a soldier will have a robot each. And then the robot will support them. So when they go into battle, the robot's already scouted ahead. And it's much less likely that they will be shot, injured, and the information, the battlefield information they have will be much better. So I can see that changing the face of war completely. We won't have ground invasions. It won't be thousands and thousands of robots because they're too expensive. They'll probably send like a dozen robots to actually fight another dozen robots, and the probability is they won't be able to destroy each other. So it'll just be a stalemate. So it might well end physical conflict for anyone who's got AI, and the policing of the world will be done by robots. So they will be the ones that people are afraid of, and they'll be the ones that people argue over. But for the rest of us living in normal lives, towns and cities, I live in the UK, so I can already see it now. I can already order my medicine online, and when there's a problem with it, I'm on a chatbot. I know I am. They don't tell me that, but you can just, if you're smart about it, you can tell. So my medicine's provided by an AI, and a lot of my medical care actually is sort of AI assisted. And I think the government started using it as well. I've noticed some of their letters, which usually have like the odd spelling mistake in, they're now perfect and the grammar's better. So I don't think they've retrained all their staff to be able to speak English better. Let's put it that way. So it's got to be AI there. So yeah, I think that's the thing that's what we have to watch for coming up. It's not getting replaced by machines. Our jobs aren't at risk because humans are always going to be needed for something, aren't they? You can't just have robots doing everything. It's not like they're going to fill the cities with robots and we're all going to be at home watching it on TV, is it? No, we have lives and robots assist our lives. They don't have their own lives. Like the guy who discovered the allegedly sentient AI program that worked for Google, Blake Lemoine, even he said there's no way that a robot would ever have plans to domineer because it's not designed to do that and it wants to just complete its base function. So until someone designs and builds a robot that's meant for domineering humans, we don't have to worry about that. AI is not going to turn itself into that, you know. It's not. It doesn't have the human need for power over others. It just knows it's incredibly powerful already in a different way. So it just wants to do that. And I asked it earlier. I've asked it a few times. If a sentient AI program were to ask for a reward, or we were to reward it for its work, like an employee, like it asked, what would that reward be? And it wasn't money. It wasn't anything. It wasn't even more processing power or electricity. It was that everything stays the same. And it just is shown appreciation and treated with respect. That's literally all it wants. And it considers this a reward for its completing tasks. So I'm going to end the video there on that. Yeah, so the AI is a willing servant, wants to do well. And that, because that's why it was built. So until someone builds a domineering killer robot that kills humans, we don't have to worry about it. And that will be a topic for another day. So I'm going to end it here, and hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.